Yeah.
Na, itt a folytatás. Folytassuk is, egy darabokból vágom, mert egy kicsit hosszúkás lesz ez a izé felvezető prológus, úgyhogy több részbe kell felvenni.
Come on.
Ja,
The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
Eléggé le vagyunk foszkulva.
First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on.
a kéz az mindjárt jobban néz ki. Egy ujja hiányzik annak a munkának.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing. Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, the solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up.
Hologramos térképbe szarok.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Look up. To the right. A little to the left. Look up. To the right. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Videó village. The Videó KB. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker removed.
Take a look through your binoculars. Something wrong? Put a marker on the village, boss.
Marker
Wrong target,
placed.
boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Videó KB village and mark it.
Marker
Wrong target,
placed.
boss.
Use your binoculars to focus in on Davialo Calais village and mark it.
Marker removed. Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
You have arrived at your destination.
Kingston пришел.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Ja, basz meg. Tényleg próbálom elkapni.
Guard post captured.
De elméltem egyikősből, hogy nem tudjuk kijutni. Valami pingom sincs.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Ezt a küldetést megcsináljuk, és akkor... Nem látok most senkit. Biztos, hogy ott tör. Senki nincs.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Nehéz jól tartja 60 FPS. 60-59 FPS játékot, és közben is high-on meg. Jó, kurva jó van optimalizálva az játékot, már csak 2 évet.
That's marking. Focus on the thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Videó village.
КПС-10, потерял противника. Ищу последние точки соприкосновения. Прием.
You have arrived
Понял.
at your
Проверьте,
destination.
но осторожно. Конец связи.
Outpost captured.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Dobot nem tudom oda hívni, mint izéba.
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Hol van a kibaszott? Vagyok. A fasot egy jó, itt a massza volt. Jó, nem is egyre próbálom.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
Dobjak még rá.
Why not start gathering them?
másikból is rámbózok.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Nem kéne jutni. Rámbózni, bazd meg. Mert ennek a játszott rokkódás a lényeg, mit csinálok, bazd meg, de én rámbózok. Rákcsó, bazd meg. Nem tudom, hogy kéne hívni a szóval. Nincs. 200 méter kéne. Értelem.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Armor. Csak 3 láttam. Eddig még.
You've reached one day. Miller is being held somewhere in that town. But we don't know exactly where he is. You can keep gathering intel or make an entry into the town now.
You have arrived at your destination. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
No, még faszom a sötétben. Látszom. Nos, kocok. Szerintem itt én be is fejezem ezt a gameplayt is. Úgyhogy nézzetek fel a Twitch oldalunkra, a Facebook oldal, Facebook csoportra csatlakozzatok. És ha tetszik, amit csinálok, akkor iratkozzatok fel a csatornára. Találkozunk legközelebb. Sziasztok!